Feels nice not to be going that route.
Oh my god,
Yeah, so remember,
loot.
the Darkbringer requires an interrupt. It can be either physical or caster. Just bring it back. Bring it back into the raid. Bring it back into the raid. So everybody can interrupt it. Bring it back into the raid.
Dispel it.
Why the fuck are level 45 greens dropping in here?
Yeah, I've already told
This-
you. Increase the drop rate.
Maybe they copy the box from the AFC.
The only one that should be needing on this trash loot should be Lightborn.
Focus X here, clear it down. That's fucking wrong. One sec, let me fix that.
Hey.
Should be like that, sorry. Again, thanks. If we do a pull and you have multiple targets, just please mark the target. Target skull, get ready for interrupts. Interrupt. Assassins be ready for. I think most of the people here have done this fight, but for the few that haven't, pull left side first. I'm not sure if right side pulls as well. If right side pulls, we're gonna kill Skull and Axe. It's just left side. So for the people that haven't done this fight, essentially there's two phases repeating. So there's like a phase where the boss does a void shift. Again, on this current mob, make sure to interrupt it, both casters and melee. There's a phase shift on the boss. You basically just have to run out of range and ideally line of sight if you're melee. It will be called. Also should be on bigwigs if you have your latest bigwigs updated. Make sure to interrupt this mob. Regarding the boss again, in phase 2, there's some owls, 4 owls spawn. If you have the blue debuff on the right side of the room, you will be killing the right owls. Group 2 will be on the square. Group 4 will be on moon. Kimian will be tanking square. Goldie will be tanking. Miyoko will be tanking moon, or Goldie, depending on whoever gets there. One sec, just gonna remark these. Right, it's gonna be like that. So these 3 are being killed first. Make sure to we need interrupts on skull, cross, and square. The interrupts are gonna be Sherm on square, Karflock on cross, and then we'll also get Nij on square and Vakos on cross, and Dos on skull for range interrupts. Alright, pulling at 6.
5.
We complete down the rest, we just need to make sure melee you guys are on the ball on interrupting these.
Square needs a pummel.
Alright, cool. So again, have a look at your groups. 2, 4, 6, 8, right side. 1, 3, 5, and 7, left side. Mages need to focus on
does someone have
the
oranges?
curses.
Some oranges for Vita.
Right side, there's no melee on the boss. All the melee, all the DPS essentially is on the ravens that spawn. In phase 2, when the owls come, the owls spawn in front of like these pillars here, right? Like here and here. Oh wait, is it here and here? Somewhere. Anyway, there's two owls on each side of the spawn. Group 2 is responsible for the first owl, which would be square. Group 4 is the second owl. Group 6 will split. The mages on Group 7, you guys can go either blue or red, depending on who needs it. You guys just go wherever needs the DPS. Group 1 is skull. Group 3 is cross. Kindswide will be tanking cross. Malachi will be tanking skull. Grab a Hellstone. Consume up right now. Elixir of Demon Slaying when the fight starts. No, so Miyoko will basically be on the Ravens. You are just going to be on the boss for the most part.
Can you mark Miyoko?
Yes, I can. Miyoko's going to be nipple. Again, all the tanks have mark. Assist, so they can mark. Remember, there's the first 4 marks for the owls will be skull and cross for the first and second on the red side, and then square and moon for the first and second on the blue side. So just make sure that that's correct when they go up, so we know what to call, when to call, etc.
So to confirm,
last move for food buffs.
So to confirm, 2, 4, 6, and 8 don't DPS the boss. We just wait for the ravens and that's it.
Correct, yeah. You guys, like, the Warlocks can DPS the boss, but you guys are basically, everyone else is just focused on the Ravens. The Warlocks and the Hunters can DPS the boss from range, but everyone else is just basically focused on the Ravens.
Aren't Warlocks focusing the decurses?
No, the Mages focus on the decurses.
Oh, sorry, yeah, mages.
Troublemaker, I've just swapped you to Group 8. So you'll be on the right side here. Jiganator and Jiro, even though you guys are in Group 1 and Group 3, you guys will both be going to the right side. Newsom, even though you're in Group 8, can you go to the left side, please? Sorry, I know this is a bit confusing, but again, that's Jiro and Jiganator on the right side, even though you're in Group 1 and 3, and Newsom on the left side, even though you're in Group 8. Greater Arcane Protection Potion if you haven't.
Fire, isn't it?
Depends on your side.
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yep, absolutely. Frozen Rune and Fire as well. Alright, pulling in 35. We want to push up here. When it's called, remember, melee, make sure to come out. The LOS spot is going to be here, behind this pillar. And when it's called, melee, just get in position. We're going to go early. Don't worry too much about DPS in the boss. Mainly get ready for the owls. Everyone start to push up. Everybody move up at the same time. Everybody start moving up.
5, 3.
Check your debuff now. You may have to move to the opposite side, depending on your debuff. Save cooldowns for Owl Phase. Alright, move out. Melee, move out. If this happens. If you're red, you simply need to... So if you need to change, if you need to swap, I've just marked it. Go there with anyone else that needs to change. Alternatively, you can change near Boggum. So, Lunar Shift, everybody move out.
I'll need someone to taunt just for a second here.
There's one.
It's Owl Phase, Owl Phase, Owl Phase. So again, groups 1 and 3. That's wrong. Mark them correctly.
One. Less on skull. Less on skull.
Less on skull. Yep. Skull. Slow down. More on X. More on X.
Move a bit more petals. You got blue on
More
red.
on Moon. More on X. More on Moon. More on Moon. More on Moon. A lot more on Moon. Moon is 20, 25. Okay, kill them now. Kill them now. Alright, hide after this. Hide after this. Malik, Trouble, can you battle res Noxy? Heals on Boggum. So we're hide. Next Looter Shift is coming now. Being casted now. Okay, safe to go back out.
Fools, you fight amongst yourselves only to meet your end.
Come and bog, I'm gonna get them breaks.
As high as you see fit. Your end draws near.
Lunar Shift casting. Get on the left side.
I got another taunt resist. I need some more taunt.
Nice,
Just pull it all the way back.
That's nice. Great work, Ken.
Thank you.
DPS hold off. We want ravens, then push.
Yep. Line of sight, Lunar. Is it 34, isn't it? 34.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah, Ravens are up.
Kill ravens now. Should be only one, this set of ravens. Once they're dead, should be safe to pretty much push it anyway, I think.
Yeah, you can push. Melee can start
Yeah.
running in position. Melee in position.
Yeah, melee move to owls now. Owls up. Let's go to 70%, 60%. Cross is good.
More on moon.
More on moon. Yep. Less on X.
Yo, stop on cross.
Where's it 20?
Stop on cross. Yeah. All right, kill. Hide. Arcane protection potion. Don't forget the Hellstone. Lunar shift back out. Line of sight. Lunar shift back out.
Go for innovates if you need.
Lunar shift back out. Respect the mechanics. Keep playing the mechanics.
Bottom needs DKs.
DK's back us.
DKS. Steady.
Great job.
Very well
Oh,
done,
they
guys.
despawn. Okay.
Just get
I
to the
didn't
front of
know
the
that
raid. We're gonna have to start moving trash, so we'll get reses out. Just get the trash. Get the trash killed.
AR necklace.
That's good.
Who's Master Looter, by the way? Ah, he is.
I'm about to give it to you.
Oh, okay, I'll come back.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was leaving, dude.
He's got excited.
So yeah, these lists on HR.
Pop a greater frostbite now. We're not might be on consoles for that.
No, Meow, just stay prop for now. We'll try and see what it's like using a prop paladin on this next fight. Pines, Malachi, Kimian, Bogum, how much AR do you guys actually have? Can you guys just post roughly speaking? It doesn't have to be perfect, just eyeball it, like roughly how much do you guys have? Pines, how much do you have? We want to pull this square back into this corner here. So just pull this like back into here, and then we want the rest of the raid to hug the wall on the left side. If that makes sense. So everyone else just stay to the left and pull Skull deep into that little cave because it fear. Excuse me, not Skull, square.
4, 2, 1.
Tremor down.
Does anyone else have the visual bug that everyone looks clear forever?
Yep.
Is it dead?
Big guy pulls with the little guys.
Pull them. Good. Pull them back.
Pull back.
Keep pulling back. Keep pulling back.
Run. Fuck.
Out. As soon as the reses are up, we're going to be pulling this next pack. Just wait. As soon as everybody is alive, pull it.
Yep, roll.
3, 2, 1.
Tremors here. Pull it back a little bit. It's going to fear. back here. I imagine we should be fine for the crystals or whatever they're called, the affinities. But nature's probably going to be the only tricky one. Should be fine though. Can we pull Moon to the far corner, like back deep into the corner? Let the rest come to us. Pulling in 3.
4, 2, 1.
Pull Moon to the far corner. Pull Moon out of the raid. Pull Moon out of the raid. Far corner.
Ooh.
Mhm.
In this case, we'll get Square and Moon in the far corner. So Square will be left corner, Moon will be right corner.
Tiny.
You're not a paladin, Boggle. You can't wear a gold. It's paladin only.
Pulling in 5. Again, Square to the left corner, Moon to the
1.
right corner. Paladins just push in a little bit to help heal the tanks, Moon tank and Square tank, which should be Malachi and Goldie.
I think they have the same visual as the tier set, so
Yeah, it's the same visual.
high fashion.
Yeah, it's paladin only item for paladin only teamwork, so
Stupid.
yeah, it should have been paladin.
While we're doing this trash, I'm going to quickly explain again for people that haven't done this. This fight essentially starts by killing 4 ads. The 4 ads are pulled into 4 different quadrants of the room. They're killed in order. We're going to pull Square into the left corner, Moon... Actually, Square and Moon both into the left corner here, like to the back wall, I should say, along the back wall. And pull Skull towards the raid. Pulling in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't pull it in the right corner, just in case it fears you towards the boss.
Yo, Kimian.
Oh, rest in peace.
Maybe loss?
The suppressors can be stunned.
Tremors down. So we're gonna kill the first ads initially. There'll be a range stack. You'll see where the healers are. It's to the right side of this room as we enter it. The main thing to know is when you cannot go past the this. You can see the circles as it goes into the room. You must stay along the outside. So you see it goes. It's like brown and then gray and then brown. and then the center circle. You cannot go past this first brown outside circle. So where I am at right now, I'm just going to mark myself square. You cannot go past this, right? Like you cannot go further in. If you fan out around the room, you must stay on this outside circle. I assume most people know that, but just for the people that don't. So yeah, we're going to kill them in the order marked like this. Kimian is going to be on the boss. Miyoko, can you take Skull? Can you tank Skull at the start? All the other tanks can get in position. We're going to have Vakos on pull for square. Birtles, can you pull for moon? And Doss, can you pull for X?
Yep.
Yeah, Goldie, can you tank moon on the entrance here?
Protection potions.
So during the fight, Miyoko, what you'll do is you'll be responsible for the whelps that spawn. Whenever the whelps spawn, try and group them up. So they spawn from the boss. Yeah, protection potions now. Pop them, please. Arcane protection and frost protection. So the main thing is melee have to move out. Every, I think, 30 seconds or so, he does he spawns an elemental with an affinity. Frost needs to kill it. Like, if it's a frost ad, frost, can only be damaged by frost, nature, so on and so forth. The crystal is physical. I think everybody already knows what to do, so I'm just going to trust them to know. Nature's going to be the tough one here. Scatty and Trouble are going to be the primary nature dealers. Obviously, all the shamans also need to start earth shocking, lightning bolting. Yeah, Noxy, if you can throw in a fucking wrath or whatever it is. Basically, anyone that can do nature damage to it. Nature is going to be the hard one here. Everything else we should be good for. Yep, Serpent Stings, rise up. Besides that, put on your scarabs now. It's worth popping scarabs for this. Frost protection potion is very good here. A moment for food buffs while we wait for scarabs. I'm going to do a pull timer now.
Remember, you can use War Stomp on the whelps.
It's going to be a long pull timer. Give everyone plenty of time. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, a tip too, if you're worried about pulling when you're walking into position, just turn walk on.
Yep, just make sure you're always near the wall. Do not risk going to the inside. And then, secondly, follow the mechanics of the fight, right? The Mana Seekers need to die. The Mana Scales, Lay Seekers need to die. They must die the entire fight. The Affinity Elementals need to die straight away, so on and so forth. Don't try and skimp them, just kill them. Alright, pulling in 10, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Wish here. Just Death Wish, kill the Mana Seekers, and the Lay Seekers straight away. Make sure to move away from the boss. Don't stand next to the boss because he will cast an AoE. Quick heals and freedoms on anyone that gets targeted by this, so double in that case. Bogum, if you have battle res, can you battle res double cheese? I want to pull him closer to the door.
Please go.
Now again, just make sure to play the mechanic. As soon as the Lay Seeker spawn, kill it. Miyoko, try and get on the whelps.
Guys, availables, please.
The Mana Scale spawning now. Kill the Lay Seeker.
Got it.
Shadow.
Shadow, Warlock.
Use your wands. You use wands on this.
Watch out, melee.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
All
Reset.
the warlocks on that
Yeah,
or
reset, reset, reset.
not?
I was wanting.
Pathetic.
It was up for like 5 seconds without any damage.
Our warlocks just don't do much DPS.
No, what happened was, I think it was Berserk is why we died. He went Berserk from no Shadow. I don't think that was killed. I assume that wasn't killed.
Yep. It wasn't
Yeah, that's fine.
in time.
It was pretty close, but not in time.
That's why. So, melee, basically, melee got killed instantly, so for all the... Yep, everybody pulled totems. Melee got killed instantly because it was enraged, and so it did, like, fucking double damage or whatever. Actually 300, well, yeah, it did more damage.
Someone still have a totem down or something? Why did you do that?
Not totems,
I think
but
people
totems.
kited the boss away.
Looks like this was
Chase them.
Yeah, he should be reset now. He is.
New grader, new prop, new prop.
Yeah, repeat that. New greater arcane and frost protection potions. Just as soon as you res, get those cooldowns going.
Malachi, what did you die?
I got it.
I think
Alex got okay.
So, just again, make sure warlocks, everybody, warlocks in this case specifically, but everybody, the most important thing is the mechanic. So as soon as that affinity comes up, we need to, like it was called straight away, you guys need to be on it instantaneously, right? Like every single caster, no matter who you are, you need to be looking at it and basically pre-casting, assuming that it's going to be fucking nature, frost, whatever it is, right? And then if it's not your shit, go back to the boss, do your thing. But if it is your shit, keep killing it, right? It shouldn't take 5 seconds before anyone touches that. Or enough people touch it to kill it. Like, it needs to die straight away. This is an insta-wipe mechanic. So if you can't do this, we will just wipe. Alright, we got buffs going out. I think everyone's pretty good. Horde repair is on me, which is square right now. Petrified scarabs, yep. Get petrified scarabs up. You're gonna get 45 seconds in a second. Square is a repair bot if you need it. It's going away in a moment. Alright, everyone get in position. Tanks get in position. Rolling in 40. Frost protection potion as well. Arcane protection potion, etc. Make sure to pop them both. Get them ready. Pulling in 25.
Who's taking Skull?
Yeah.
4, 3,
Alright,
1.
bully. For melee, just step push here. Kill these really quickly. Paladins, quick freedoms on whoever is targeted by the lay seekers at the start. Scatty, if you have a battle res, can you battle res chicken?
No.
Thank you for the invite.
Move out of
Really?
frost. Lay seeker spawn. Kill it, melee.
Affinity, shadow. Shadow.
Shadow.
People shadow ones can get it.
Focus on lay.
Lay seekers up. Another lay seeker. Well, sorry, excuse me.
Affinity, get ready. Or not.
Lay seeker now.
Okay, affinity.
And affinity.
Crystal.
Physical.
Prior the affinity. And then straight back onto the lay seeker.
It's dead.
Yeah, watch out for the frost.
Battle res, wine somebody.
Melee out, melee out, melee out. Okay, it should be safe to go back in now. Kill the whelps. Watch the frost nova, guys. Lay seeker. In beam, move. In beam, move. Melee, move.
Red, fire.
Fire.
Stepper boys.
Lay seeker. Lay seeker.
Start decursing.
Yeah, decursing's now. Kill the lay seeker. In beam, move, move, move. LA move.
No.
Okay,
My
beam's
paws.
over. Lay seeker spawning. Lay seeker spawning. Kill lay seeker. Shut.
Innovate on Holy Shealer if you got one.
Green.
Green.
Nature.
Nature. All shamans. Druids.
Enraged.
Reset.
Reset. Yeah, enraged. Reset.
Do you want to go Ellie just in case? Or?
People were not on point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we actually have to go Ellie here because we have the boomkins. I just think people were not on point there. We also had 2 people dead. So.
Can I just make a suggestion? At the start, we have one paladin on each ad, because you can like just see who they're targeting to dispel, to freedom. Sorry.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
Because
Actually.
like just losing one person at the start's just dumb.
Agreed. We'll get Shadow on Skull, Newsome on Moon. Actually, sorry, Newsome on Square. Adra on Cross, and Poon on Moon. So again, I'll just repeat that. So that's Newsome on Square, Adra on Cross, Poon on Moon, and Shadow on Skull at the start. So as soon as you are rezzed or back in the instance, Arcane Protection Potion, get the cooldowns going, Frost Protection Potion. As soon as there's enough time for us to Frostpot and Arcane Pot, I'm going to start the pull. Petrified Scarabs as well, yes. It does last after you remove it. So basically you pop it at around like 10-ish seconds and then swap it out for your passive. It's this trinket for this raid. It's amazing. Using it literally every single fight.
Yeah, it's free.
It is the single reason why every single pull takes 30 plus seconds. It's just to allow people with Scarabs to equip it. Yeah, get both Hellstones, guys. Alright, 15 seconds until I can Frostbot. Okay, all protection potions should be available now or soon. I'm going to go full time now. Pulling in 40. Oh, fuck. Cancel that, my WoW just crashed. Cancel that pull timer.
Yeah, I've done it. I aborted. Whoa.
I'll do a short pull timer as soon as I get back in. It's loading now. Alright, pulling in 25. All the tanks get ready. Pulling in 10. Pulling in 5.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Death wish at the start. In beam, watch
Melee
out.
move
Melee
out.
move, melee move.
Healers, you don't want to stand in the middle like that. Like you see this
Yeah,
little
healers
star.
need to be on the right side, closer to the right side. Not in the direct center.
Possible.
Oh, of course.
Alright. Lay. Lay Seeker.
Affinity, affinity. And it's Shadow. Shadow.
Shadow Affinity.
Melee, get ready. Nope, you don't have to move out. Now get ready to move out. Not yet.
Lay. Melee. Lay.
Affinity, get ready.
Affinity now.
Frost.
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 Lay. Melee. Lay.
Ranged if you can, pre-pop frost spots. Don't let it
Decurse.
visit.
Decurse. Get ready to decurse. Frost Nova. We should be good. Melee should be good.
Affinity, get ready.
Affinity.
Melee lay.
Mana? Affinity?
Mana, arcane, arcane,
Arcane.
Moonfire.
Death Wish here. Kill Lay. Kill Lay.
Melee, move
Back
out,
out.
move
Back
out.
out.
Pop
Frost
health.
protection. Hellstone. Frost protection. Alright, melee back in. Lay. Sunders, motherfucker. Affinity.
Green.
Nature.
Green nature.
Kill nature. Warriors, pop wreck here if you have it. Just pop wreck.
Focus boss.
Lay. Kill Lay.
Because
Cleave Lay. Target Lay. Cleave it with the boss. Nice. Great job.
It's not over yet. There we go.
Shadow, res me.
Amazing.
Red bomber corpse.
We got the cool ring.
That ring not very good.
Aww.
Not very good.
Shit, my SR. Is this amethyst a one-time per kill?
Yeah, it's actually ahead of the fire ring.
Yeah, it must be.
Okay.
100% drop.
Alright, as soon as everyone gets res, just get to the front of the raid. We'll try and get this trash pulled. Let's get to Anomalous. We need to pull Moon to the far left corner, Triangle to the far right corner, and all the others can come towards the middle. I'm just going to put everyone gets the front, except for LB, obviously, who's doing the loot.
Maybe Sneak Star?
Everything back. Alright, gonna do a full time.
Five, four,
Kill suppressor first.
1.
Remember, moon and triangle into the back corners. Just careful start here. Probably gonna have to pick it up. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pick it up.
We had 3 tanks waiting to pick it up, dude. It's all good.
Yeah. Alright, moon's next target, guys. Just everybody get on moon, kill it real quick. Moon and triangle. Alright, pulling in 15. Pulling in 5. We're gonna push into the room here a little bit.
4, 3, 2.
Let's go. Just chill at the back here. We're going to pull them back, so chill at this bottom level.
No buffs.
Star. Oh, diamond and circle will be banished.
Yeah, diamond and circle will be banished. So can warlocks get to the sort of the front? Because you guys will banish and then run away. We're going to be killing skull first, and then we're going to take the arcane overflows.
Does anyone have oranges?
You want to take arcane overflows just to the corners of the room.
Yeah, we want to, but the problem is we're not going to be able to do that until Star comes. So we're going to have to wait for the next control.
Yeah, that's fine.
So just back up a little, guys. We're just going to have to wait for this Star to control in and out.
Does anyone have oranges? I need some oranges for Vita.
Actually, everybody move up. Just get ready to move up. We're gonna have to push into this room if we do it this way. So we'll have we're gonna tank X in the left corner, closest to us. Moon in the far right corner, and then square. Excuse me, Moon in the far left corner and square in the far right corner.
These halls are not meant for
Remember, banish nipple and diamond.
5, 4, 3.
We want to spread out the cyclones. We're gonna kill X next. We'll kill X in the left corner.
X.
And then Moon in the right corner. Pull star. Keep the two banished targets banished. We're just going to pull star as it comes back down. We'll kill square and then kill star. We'll just keep these two banished for now. Kill star instead.
Tell you what, there's a lot more essences tonight.
Nice.
We're at 9. Oh, is
Price
everyone
crashed
dying?
like right before the patch notes came out too.
As soon as everyone's up, we're gonna pull this, whatever it's called, Mage Weaver, and then go towards Anomalous. Everyone's up. Double is DPS, so we're gonna go towards Anomalous now. Treble is DPS. He's just giving you guys crit in the healing groups. So I think we've got what 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 healers at the moment. So X is going to be tanked at the bookshelf behind it. Square is going to be tanked at the bookshelf behind it. Moon is going to be tanked to this left bookshelf. And then we'll kill Skull first, and then obviously the overflows in order. I'm going to go full timer now.
You mean to go and get Vida?
Do not. Vida's coming in a sec. Yeah, he's just doing some stuff, and he's gonna be right here. Do not dispel the unstable bullshit, whatever it's called. I'm just gonna reiterate what Holy Sheila just said in our chat. Do not dispel.
Yeah, like that.
That's why.
Yeah, if you dispel it, it will nuke that whole group. Like that.
Mana
If you're doing it, don't do it.
Get the updated decursive so it doesn't show that just decurse.
That sounds handy.
Smart.
And God forbid actually using brain cells.
Yeah, we gotta nerf this.
For the brain cells or the dispelling?
The new Invis skip boss.
Another one.
It's too complicated, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
We'll get the maids up.
You can dispel arcane pressure. Like, A lot of melee have it. So
arcane gear on, arcane protection potions up and now. Petrified scarabs, pop them now. I'll put them on, I should say.
One hour buffs.
Yeah, 1 hour buffs.
Everyone's got their arcane gear on, I hope.
We'll find out.
Again, put arcane gear on. Food buffs and everything.
Hey, when we killed Anomalous, what position were you in the tank order?
That's a good question.
You weren't the last one, were you? Were you at the front?
No, I think I was 5th actually. I think I was the last one, but I ended
Sure.
up. I don't know. I don't actually remember, to be honest. I don't remember.
Whoever had
Yeah,
shield
I think
wall.
you were second or something, dude.
I definitely wasn't second.
Okay. Well, just
I think he was supposed to be third, but I got bombed, so he went second, and I went third.
That sounds right. Yeah. That's fine. Anyway, like I'm happy to be in any position. So if you need me to tank, just tell me and I'll tank. That's
Yeah,
no
that'll
problem.
do.
I bet you will be, you little slut.
I thought the same thing.
Again, arcane protection potions, make sure they're up. Any other buffs, get ready. We're going to pull in a second. So, actually, I'm just going to quickly go over this fight just to make sure, because there's a couple of people that have not done this fight yet. So, essentially, there's a few components. There is 3 primary spells that he will cast. First, I'll talk about the positioning. So, he'll be tanked where he is. Healers and casters will be on the left side as you're looking at him here, right? Along the back wall, sort of congregated along the back wall. Totems get put where the door is, right on the steps. Melee will be on the right side behind the boss, and tanks will be sort of between the melee and the healers, yeah? Or the ranged. Now, the 3 spells that he casts are Prison, Bomb, and Void, okay? The Prison will basically just imprison you on the spot and do a bunch of arcane damage. If you do not have a certain amount of AR, it will spread to the raid. That's the raid wipe mechanic, okay? Not a big deal to worry about. The primary one you need to look out for is the Bomb. When you get the Bomb, it will be it'll say, Big Wookies will come up with a bomb emote or whatever. You have to run out. If you're the ranged stack, you need to run along this back wall here, right? And you're going to run along the corner, right? And you're going to try to explode here in this corner. You need to be as far away from anyone else as possible. So as far away from the raid as possible, and anyone else that's near you with the bomb coming towards you, right? You need to be away from everybody. Right, so you want to explode it in the corner, and then you want to run to the middle of the room on the back wall, and then run back into the fight. Okay, back into your position from the middle. Melee want to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So melee will be running on the left side. They drop the bomb in the corner, right, like in here where this light of a loon thing is, and then they run to the middle, and then back to the melee stack. Okay, that's basically the fight. Now, after you get the bomb and you explode, you will get a debuff. The debuff allows you to absorb damage from the void zones, which is the 3rd ability that the boss casts on people that will spawn. And so every single thing that he does is based on 2nd threat. And so primarily it's people with high threat damage dealers that will get this. Healers don't really have to worry about it. so much. But yeah, basically, as soon as you get second threat, you'll probably going to be up for getting one of these spells. If you get the bomb, you go out, you explode it, run around the back wall, come back to the middle, go to the raid. You'll have the debuff on you. If you see a void zone on the floor, you have to absorb it if you have the debuff after you've gotten the bomb. However, only one person can absorb the void at a time. So when you see the void, if you have the debuff and someone else is already absorbing it, let them do it, right? Just, you can get the next one. We'll try and call it out. People, please communicate, be vocal, etc. And yeah, that's pretty much the fight. You just constantly play this mechanic. After about, at around like 25%, something like that, the fight speeds up, like, significantly, and it goes into like a sort of enrage phase or whatever. It gets really, really fast. There's a lot of bombs, there's a lot of voids, a lot of damage going out, and it's basically, you know, it's all about trying to kill it ASAP.
Does someone have oranges?
It's just like it's a nuke it phase. You still have to play the mechanics. So the whole fight, you must respect the mechanics.
Kings on shamans,
if
please.
there's a void that doesn't get absorbed, we wipe. Right? If there's a bomb in the raid, we wipe. Even at the very end, as the boss HP is reducing, a lot of shit's going on. Just play the mechanics. Watch your debuff. Watch the void on the ground. Fucking play the mechanics. If you fuck up the mechanics, just like any other fight in this place, you will wipe us. Like, that's the way they designed all of these fucking encounters. Like, if you do not respect the mechanics, we wipe. So just focus on the mechanics. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Is Vida, as soon as Vida's here...
Yeah,
he's almost here. Once Vida's here, I'll let everybody know, and then we'll summon him in, and...
I'd like to fill in two things. So from previous attempts, there has been established that if the totems stay in the circle when it spawns, it's not going to reset the charges and will basically do more raid damage. So as a shaman, it's your responsibility to place totems where people are not stacking and no potential circles can spawn. Like, you can figure that out.
So
Second thing...
So the shaman, just one sec, the totems will be placed on the stairs, right? So I said it before, I'm going to reiterate this. Just quickly before I let Goalie go again. Place your totems on the stairs where the portal is behind the boss. On the stairs.
Yeah, that means if it's gonna be on the stairs, no tanks move on the stairs, so no circles spawns there. Like, it's just gonna fuck up. We'll figure it out. The second thing, when you run back with the debuff, you will temporarily see that your healing taken is increased by 100%. It's an ideal moment, especially during enrage phase, to use your health pot or your health stone, or whatever the fuck you want to use. Like, be mindful. Don't pop it immediately on the first one, you will still get enough healing. But during the enrage, that's when healers are occupied keeping the raid healed up. That's your ideal moment to pop health stones or health pots.
That's correct. So I'm going to reiterate that again. When it gets to the enrage phase, so around like that 25-30% mark, when the damage starts getting intense, that's when you arcane protection potion. That's when you get ready to pop hellstones, etc. Also, if you have low reflection warriors, that's pretty much when you pop Lothebs, and then you can probably Death Wish as well with Lothebs.
Can someone click the song?
I'm gonna come.
Alright, we clicked it. You got it. Alright, everyone can log in. Get quick buffs on Vid. Vida, as soon as you're ready.
Time to buff up.
Someone have oranges?
Let me know if your Mark of the Wild is about to run out, so I can give you a new one.
Kings on shamans, please. Whoever's king.
The tank order is going to be
kings on shamans, please. Whoever's king.
Actually, what was the tank? What was the tank order we did last time? It was warriors at the start, yeah. And druids at the end.
Yeah. I think I was
warriors first. Yeah.
Okay, so Malachi first, then Kynes, then me, then actually no, we're gonna do Goldie. So Malachi, Kynes, Goldie, Bogum, Kimia.
Goldie tank.
What?
I can tank. It's fine. All right. So Malachi, Kynes, I, Kim, Bog. Okay, yeah. If that's what we did last time, let's do it that way.
I'm ready.
All right. We're gonna do a full timer. Everyone get it.
more people to collect this health stone in the bottom corner.
And pretty much same tank spot, yeah?
Yep, same tank spot as before. 45-second pull timer's up for scarabs and stuff. You've got 5 seconds to equip them.
Get rid of that bank.
Yep, get rid of banks.
These halls are not meant for your ill, intruder. Leave it once, or suffer my wrath.
Pulling in 15.
Check your arcane resistance, people. Just a call out.
Yeah, make sure your arcane resistance is sufficient.
It's 434 now.
That is
2.
enough. Nice. Alright, we're pulling, guys.
It needs to get positioned.
Threat. Watch out.
Stop DPSing.
Bomb on car clock. Let him move it. Reposition. Bomb. Bomb on Wyan. Bomb on Wyan.
Echo second.
Million start, like we move left, right.
Car clock needs to soak the next the next void. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Taunting.
Million start.
Who can soak the next void? I think it's
Wyan
will soak the next void.
Left, right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest
Oh
in
man,
peace.
I can't see it. No, my fucking
It was
frame.
melee.
I couldn't see it. So I couldn't see it at all. So that's 100% my bad.
Make sure your graphics all the way up.
Yeah, everyone make sure your graphics are turned all the way up, spell detail level. That was bomb. So the thing on the floor wasn't absorbed. No one was there.
That was my bad, so I didn't have my spell details. I have to turn them down for the first one.
So can we reiterate one thing? When a boss needs to be positioned, you don't DPS.
Yeah, like we should not have a positioning problem at the start because people are going like damaging the boss. It's just let the fucking tank get it. The first 5 seconds of the fight is irrelevant. That fucks us up. Like we lose more DPS just due to that than we gain by, anything. And we also lost an ice block, etc. Just don't worry about DPSing the boss at the start. Let the tank position it, then get on. Again, make sure you do not take your AR off if you're like swapping any gear around.
Arcane protection while you're waiting.
Yeah, arcane protection potion.
Put your scarab on.
Scarabs. The main thing to understand here on this fight is, like, do not go hard off the start, right? There's no point. All you're doing, if you go hard at the start, is you're just going to be a bomb, right? Like, you're going to get the bomb, you're going to get prisoned, you're going to get fucked. So, there's no point in going hard off the start. In fact, if you want to, like, DPS on this fight, you shouldn't go hard at the start. You should actually ride like very, very low in the threat order to avoid second threat. Because if you get second threat, you're going to be a bomb.
Something with the tanks as well. If a tank calls out, says they got to resist, and the next tank says they're going to go in, that the other tank needs to just go to the back of the order. Wait.
Yeah,
Just
right
leave it.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, totally agree. So in that case, like, Kynes will be the last thing, so we'll skip. So in this case, so Malachi went in, Kynes about to resist, I went, then it just goes, what is it? Is it Kimmy and then Bogum? I think it was? And then Kynes will be last, yeah. Yeah, okay. The other thing is just a lot of communication for the bombs, right? Like, just a lot of communication for the bombs if you can get the bomb. I'll try and call out, especially at the start, you know, but near the end of the fight, like the lower 50%, people have to be on the ball, right? If you have the debuff from the bomb, you need to be ready to soak, and you need to be also looking to see if anyone is already soaking. Super important. Alright, I'm doing a pull timer here. Pulling at 35.
Lots of people are missing fort, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We don't.
Yeah, just about everybody.
Oh, because I'm the only fucking priest. Okay.
No, double is here
Welcome
as
to
well.
the druid
Wait,
life.
where are you? I'm just sitting here, like, trying to trigger my new item with heals, and then everyone's just waiting for buffs. My bad.
It's very low chance. It's not very good.
Yeah, well,
Going
it seems to
25.
pop quite a lot in combat.
Remember, magic resistance potions at 15 seconds, so magic resistance potions now. And then those with scarabs, pop scarabs pretty much now. And get ready for pull.
4, 2, 1.
Let it position, let it position.
Overwhelming.
Oh god, listen.
The Leon Star.
Akos, can you get the first?
Yep.
All the way to the wall, all the way to the wall. You need to avoid me as well, dude. Turtles, you need to
The next
avoid
tank needs to taunt, man.
I'll get next, I'll get next.
You are debuff, don't you?
Yep.
Oh,
Turtles will
next
get
soak, right, okay.
Turtles will get the next.
Yep.
I will also get the next taunt as well.
No, you can't. If you've got the debuff right, you'll get
Woman
No,
ride.
it's no follow.
Malachi can soak next.
Taunting now, taunting now.
Goldie getting next.
Need it. Oh, yep, nice. I got prisons bomb. I'm out.
Shamans, Jiggy, remove the Wind Fury totem. Place it better. Goldie getting this one.
I'm
Goldie
soaking.
get. Okay.
Malik, yeah, you could tank next.
I am. I'm going. He was just
Alright.
up there.
What happened? Yeah, wipe it up.
Bomb in the raid.
I got this. Never mind, I died.
Yeah, guys, watch your fucking debuffs. Right, this is expensive every single time. You have to watch your debuffs. The only reason that we'll explode like that is either someone didn't take a debuff, and in which case I know Kynes was sitting on the fucking void zone, like I was watching him, so that wasn't the case. So the only other thing that could have happened is that a bomb was in the raid, right? There's no excuse for someone, right, having a fucking bomb in the raid. You have to sit there for 5 seconds not fucking looking. There's nothing else to look at. You don't need to look at the boss, right? You don't need to look. No one is doing anything fucking important except for looking at that debuff. So there's simply no excuse, right? You have a skull on your head, you got 100% movement fucking speed, and you guys are still wiping the raid because you're not fucking looking. It's inexcusable. Like, just don't fucking do it. You only have one fucking job here. Watch your debuff. We cannot wipe to this simple mechanic. Like, we have to do this every single week, so people have to be on point, right? It's just like Baron getting an MC, right? You get the debuff, you move out of the raid. And then if you don't do it, it's extremely embarrassing. Same fucking thing here, right? It's just as embarrassing. You must move. Greater Arcane Protection Potion as soon as you get in. And Scarabs as well.
Alright, time to buff up.
Yeah, I'm calling everybody out, right? Everybody's getting caught out. We've got multiple VODs going. You're getting called out.
He did get Arcane Prison, though, apparently. For a while, but yeah.
Yeah, even if you get well, you can't actually get Arcane Prison. Even if you get Arcane Prison, you still have the time to move, right? But you shouldn't, in theory, get Arcane Prison and Bomb at the same time. Because
Okay.
The Arcane Prison won't actually target anyone with the bomb, and the bomb won't target anyone with Arcane Prison. So the prison should actually cancel it, and you can technically get them at the same time, depending on, like, in funky situations, but you will get out of it. And because you have 100%, you're gonna get away. So basically, the only reason it can happen is if you're basically not watching.
Repair bot at the back.
Grab cookies. Again, Greater Arcane Protection Potions. There's Healthstone to the right.
Healthstone and repair bot. Repair your stuff so you don't go under the AR limit.
Alright, pulling in 45. Pulling in 30. Remember, at 15 seconds, pop magic resistance potions. Magic resist now. And Scarabs.
Five.
And pull it.
1.
Pull him a little bit closer to the wall, where he was when I pulled him. Yeah.
I got second.
Roger, I got next one. You're gonna have to skip me. You're gonna have to skip me on this one, so this one's gonna be Kimian taking off of Kynes. I got this one. I got this one. Never mind. He's soaking. Who can soak this one? Yeah, nice.
Malachi's got next.
Malachi soaking next.
I can do one more.
Okay, I'm gonna be taunting off Fog'em here. Nuke should be able to get the next one, I think.
Molly did.
Alright, I'm gonna be taunting off Fog'em now.
Okay, we entering enrage.
Shield up here.
Move away from totems, guys.
Keeping and soaking.
Shield wall's ending.
Bubble it.
So
Bubble
many
it.
totems in there.
Kynes, are you able to go?
I have the bomb. I need someone to taunt. Nice, thank you.
Arcane pots, people.
Yeah, re-arcane part here.
I'm soaking this.
Good call.
I'm just gonna wall.
Yeah, good wall. Keep focusing on the mechanics. Watch for the bombs to move. If you got the bomb, someone's got the bomb.
Bog's soaking again. No, oh yeah, I think I can just soak.
Dylan's got it.
Dot says this one.
Yeah, got the rescue.
Easy. Good job.
Hey, we got the overwhelming power.
Wow, check out those boots, dude.
Why are we still?
Hey, the trinket dropped. Let's go.
Oh man, Googoo got bodied.
Huh? What? I did? My bad. I was still looking at
AoEing people.
Nah, it's fine. Skill issue.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Look, mate, loot's more important.
Congrats, bro.
Alright, everyone, just take your AR gear off here. Good, where you at?
Dead against the wall. Birdles, get the fuck out of there.
Why?
You're not melee.
I can take this amount of damage.
Oh shit!
Who's gonna take move? On the trash? Can we have like somebody pull? Yeah, I'm getting triangle in the top corner.
Bro, my macros are just... What the fuck's going on?
It's all good. Like we can cleave one of the arcane overflows with skull. So just one person pulls the arcane overflow with skull.
One sec, should be like this.
Yeah, we won't banish on diamond. That's the only one can be banished.
Alright, Should be like that. Forced. Alright, anyway. So we're gonna banish, Diamond. Kill Skull. Take Triangle to the far left corner, Moon to the far right corner, and Square to...
No, just tank square Moon with the skull. Cleave it down. Should be doable.
Can we cleave the overflows down?
Yeah, like if two of them, it's too much rate damage, but one is totally doable.
Okay, yeah. Do not dispel the debuff, right? Otherwise, you're up for fucking 100 gold to the fucking party you kill.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Thanks, get ready. Get square on top of skull. Square.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Shit,
Yeah.
someone group die.
Guys, it's gonna
Kill
spawn
X,
probably a crystal. Oh, it's already dead. Goddamn.
Kill Square. And Moon.
Damn, also 200 health.
By the way, Warlocks, it's safe to place Curse of Tongues on this type of trash. Like if they have a cast power, you can use it.
Still one mob up.
Yeah, we've got no heart on top.
Alright. Okay, we have an Arcanist. Nope, we don't have. Missed it.
We're even putting weakness on.
We have a bunch of controls here. Just let Bogum pull them. They're singles at the moment. Double.
When they're ready to mingle.
None of these chains. So.
Double, you will be Skull. Sheila, you will be Cross. So that means on pull, you just keep spamming Shackles. Lightborn, you will be Moon first Fear, and then eBay, you will be second Fear. So your job is to watch out when the other Fear runs out.
That's a lot of focus for a pallet.
But we'll have to do. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay, Shadow Helper, you take over Lightborn.
No habla inglés.
No habla inglés? Sí.
It was the it was the Magus that had to be CC'd, yeah? From memory?
Yeah, Magus. The Magus, once he's in melee group, you don't want to be moving. Like,
yeah, so basically,
you don't move.
We're gonna kill this Arcanist first, and then we'll get double to double shackle square. And
No,
Sheila...
square is Lightborn. He's gonna be fearing, so we have to work it out.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right, pulling in 4.
4, 3.
Moon, blue,
2.
blue.
Just do square. Just do square.
Right, fear it.
He's immune.
Okay. Holy Sheila, fear square. Shackle, keep shackling.
Shackle square.
They're also immune to hard.
And don't move here, guys. So just do not move while we're killing these. Do not move.
I'm gonna
Oh,
come.
wow, this is so weird.
Oh, 18k HP, easy.
So Sheila, can you shackle square?
Yep.
Double, can you shackle Moon? We're gonna kill Skull and X first. We're gonna start with the shackle, so open with shackle on full timer.
4, 3.
He resisted.
I don't know, man. I tried to do it just now.
As soon as they're in the raid, just stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Melee move over to them and then just stop moving.
Nobody move. Nobody move. If they run into the raid, it is what it is.
Sorry, Marcus.
What happens when you move?
Last wave and you die.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Sounds like propaganda to me.
Well, we haven't seen that happen.
Don't do it?
Yeah, do not hit the orb. Don't click the fucking orb. I don't want to really deal with this right now. Just focus on the golem at the front. We need to save as much time as possible. So we can get some runs in on chest.
It's alright, dude. We're gonna one-shot chest.
Where are you going, Goldie? Oh, patrol, okay.
Someone clicked it.
We got disturbed him.
We're gonna go down to the right here. Back up, guys, back up. I don't know where this thing is going. Okay, it doesn't change, so we're good.
Are we going? Yeah, down.
Move out, guys. Move out. Melee, move out. You don't want to have more than 4.
Melee stack. Melee needs to move out at 3. Sheila, can you shackle square? Okay, 5.
4, 3,
Just let
2,
the shackle pull back.
1.
Yep. Just cleave these down. Kill Skull and X in order. Kill them quickly. I think they do like some sort of bullshit at the very end.
Doubles, keep spamming shackle. And triangle. Thank you.
Everyone can move in a little bit here. Kill the elemental. Shackle double. Can you shackle X? Sheila, shackle square. Just chain shackle them.
4, 2,
Melee move in and then don't move. Just keep the shackle going. Astrologist first.
Was it these guys that weren't chaining?
When'd you go aged?
I think so, yeah, from memory.
Yeah, let bug and pull. He's the
Yeah.
safest.
What
Oh
the
shit.
dog doing? Okay. Alright. Kill the golems, shackle the other one. Just Sheila on square and then double on the other. Kill Skull here. First. And then unmark. Unmark next. Unmark is now Skull.
That's why you
keep checking.
I'm polymorphed.
Spell Sheila.
We got a blizzard. Hey,
try and kill the golem.
We got this.
Lost goal.
Easy. Hey, has anyone tried using the Gnomish Universal remote on those golems?
Immune.
Can't say that I have.
Got one in my bank I could bust out, have a spin with.
By the way, if you need oranges, there's somewhere in there.
Maybe you need 315 engineering skill to use it.
Oh, I can do that too.
Yeah, I got 315. I got the stupid
I mean,
wrench.
Goldie did say immune, so.
Okay.
But who knows? They keep changing shit.
Yeah, true, to be honest.
One sec, just grabbing a drink of water. Everyone get ready. Vid, can you repost the thing in the info for this in the K40 channel, the graphic, and everyone just check the K40 channel and just pin it as well. If someone can pin it.
Yes,
Yeah, so everyone can check the K40 channel.
No, don't pre-Shadow Pod, Cavax. You want to save that for the last phase.
Yeah, so just going to quickly run through it. As you can see, if you look at the K40 channel, you can see the image where the Bishop, the Knight, the Rook, and the King are tanked. So the Rook will be the one that we'll be killing first. I'm going to mark that as Skull. I'm going to mark the Bishop as Diamonds, which will be tanked by heart rate, and then Knight will be X. We'll be killing that second in terms of bosses, and then all of the broken shit will be like that. So that'll be Bogum on the Knight, Kimian on the... Actually, we're going to do this opposite. Kimian, can you tank X? Can you tank the Knight? And then Bogum tank Skull. And the reason is because you're going to be tanking it for a lot longer, so that's really actually the main tank sort of target. Yeah, awesome. Just max armor, because he does an armor debuff. Yeah, so everyone, so the Bishop does an AoE. I think everybody already knows this. However, we're not going to really need to pop Shadow until later into the fight, so you don't need to pop it now. The main thing is when one of the bosses dies, and by bosses I mean the mini bosses, so the Knight, the Bishop, and the Rook. So when the Rook dies, you need to line of sight. What I want to get is I want to have Newsom. Can you stand? Can you stand here, like basically like right here, pretty much the entire fight, and just heal. Actually, not. Maybe not here. Maybe in the next one. Basically, where you can LOS and heal no heart rate safely. A position, yeah, exactly. And basically, what we want to find is a position where you can basically just stand there, and no heart rate can just run to you when it's when it's time to hide. And ideally, a position where the bishop isn't moving, right? So the bishop basically stays where he is in the corner, and no heart rate, just like, it's probably going to be closer to the middle, one of the pillars closer to the middle, and so he can just run to you, and then keep in line of sight of the bishop, but not in line of sight of the king. And then vice versa, on this side, we'll get Shadow, and you basically just stand here, and just heal Kinian. So basically stand LOS of the king. I'm going to mark the king as the star, and you basically just stand here, and then Kimian, all you'll need to do when we kill the rook is just literally stand right on top of Shadow, and you should pretty much know that you're going to be safe with the rook. So, excuse me, with the knight, yeah? Now, as you can see from the image, we're going to be tanking the rook sort of just to the bottom left of the king. We're going to kill it real quick. As soon as the rook dies, as the rook is dying, we take it to sort of the edge of the board, we kill it, and then everybody hides, right? After everyone goes back, we're actually taking the knight, so Kimian in this case, move the knight to where the rook is positioned initially, right? So you're going to be moving the rook up, so it's next to the king, so that we're still maintaining position on the pawns, and we're going to see how this works. So the pawns are just like permanently spawning, and we just have to deal with them. And the point is that the other tanks, so in this case it's going to be Malachi, it's going to be Bogum, right? They're going to be basically getting all the pawns, and the melee are going to be cleaving them down. Now we're going to put 2 mages responsible for killing the MCs. So after the first mini boss dies, so after we kill the rook, there's going to be MCs that go out. We're going to have Vakos and Vandalism both on the MC targets, so they'll basically target the MC guys and get them to 20% and then leave them, right? So you guys just get them to 20% and then leave them. And I
you only want 2 mages doing that.
Yeah, and then basically you want to get them to 20%, and then apparently it's like a 5-second tick or something like that. Okay. And what else? The other thing is, there's going to be, when the queen pops out, she puts a debuff on people. Yeah, you need to go towards her, stand basically on top of her, right? Like you almost need to be touching her. And you need to do a /kneel or a /bow, okay? So if you get that debuff, you run to the queen, and you need to do a /kneel or a /bow. You can make a macro for it right now if that's convenient, or type it. It's up to you, but like you need to do that, okay? Or you'll just die. Like she will literally just fucking one-shot you. That's it. If you're too far away when you do it, she'll one-shot you. And what else?
LOS King.
Yeah, always LOS King when something dies, when one of the bosses die.
Yeah, I'll give an example. I feel like some people are not understanding. So let's say we kill Knight. The king is gonna cast a debuff. So you hide behind the pillar like this. So for me right now, star is line out of sight. If I'm gonna hide like this, people watch move. So if I'm gonna hide like this behind the pillar, the king will kill me. So you have to line out of sight, star. That's the king.
Yeah.
If you stand like this, you die.
Inside the king specifically of the pillar itself, not to the left, not to the right, like not to the base of the pillar, but the actual pillar. You need to be line of sighting the king, which is star. Otherwise, you die. Peasant.
En passant.
Yeah. Everyone buff up for now. We're gonna get an attempt in and get going. Everyone can log in. We'll get an attempt going now.
Did you say you get a debuff to kneel to the queen?
Yeah, you will get a debuff to kneel to the queen. I can't remember, like, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's one of the few debuffs you'll actually get, so you'll see it.
Oh.
Yeah, broken heart icon is what it looks like. you just need to make sure that you're right on top of her. Basically, like you want to go like literally right on top of her for the most part. You need to be very very close to her. If you're too far away, it will just kill you anyway. Right, so you need to be right on top of her.
Yeah, let's say card block. So he's the queen. You move on, almost on top, like this close.
Yeah,
if you can do it
close,
closer,
just right, like right on, get as close as possible.
Right up there.
Try it out, people.
Yeah, go all the way to the top. If Karkluk is the queen now, you bow to Karkluk, but just go right up to him. Don't go like a yard or two. Just go right on top. Like watching a lot of the VODs, anyone I've seen people go pretty close and then just fucking die anyway. Like melee range, but still die. So just go right on top of it, and it seems to be the safest. Okay, I'm gonna do a pull timer now because everyone's in here. I don't want to waste too much time. So 45 for Scarab and stuff like that. I'm just gonna quickly remark these targets so tanks will have to.
What pro is it?
We don't really need to worry about a pre-potting at the moment. You'll need to pot Shadow after the knight dies, so after the second boss dies. You can pre-pot Shadow though, like that's the ideal thing. But let's just do a couple of dry runs here for the moment and just see how we go. There's not a whole lot of damage that goes down in phase 1, so ideally. 10 seconds.
Five.
Remember, we're killing
2,
square, moon,
1.
and triangle first. Let's go. So start on moon, start on moon. And DOS, can you silence the bishop? Don't worry too much about silencing everyone.
Just like when he does Shadow Bolt?
No, only when it does heals. Only when it heals.
I already used it, unfortunately.
Okay. It's alright if it does.
No one's picking up the pawns, by the way. You need to be standing on the king, whoever is the tank responsible.
Yeah, we need to pull it. We need to move it closer to the king.
Malika, you want to get the shield on.
Yeah, you keep missing the pawns. Just pick them up as upon it.
Yeah. It's being tanked in the wrong spot. We need to tank it around here. Yeah, closer to the king. Not on top of the king, just where the red markers are. Yeah, that's it. So we're picking up the pawn.
You can also freedom the slow that goes out on people.
It's very important that the Shadow Bolt is not interrupted or counterspelled, otherwise it's going to do a bunch of raid damage.
People are standing in that void zone, by the way, right in the middle.
Yeah, I can't even see it.
Well, it's there, under the corpse.
Under the knight. Wood zone, middle.
The rook is 15%. So take it to the edge of the board. Everybody get ready to hide.
Get ready to LOS king.
Don't get off the board until it actually dies. You have 5 seconds. Get ready to LOS though. Okay, LOS. Start LOSing now. LOS the king specifically.
There is really not a lot of time to do that, huh?
You have 5 seconds.
Hasn't he already done it?
Yeah, he's already done it.
Yeah, he's done it.
As a
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't LOS. There is a lot of time, but you actually just need to go straight. You need to LOS straight away. A lot of people I just see were just not even LOS.
Yeah, pawns were awful, to be honest. We gotta get... I think it's better to have Rook a little farther away so Malika can clearly see what he has to... what he needs to pick up. I think he was overwhelmed.
I mean, Malika's not the only tank though, so we should have we'll get Miyoko and Malachi on it, tanking the ads. But the problem is that we weren't even like close to it, so like everybody was on the Rook at the start. No one was on the it was on the wrong position, and then no one also was even near the pawn. So yeah, Miyoko, can you go prop and and just help Malachi tank the pawns in this fight. The idea is basically we have the tanks sitting on the near the king where the pawns spawn, and then just picking them up, yeah. And then we want to have the melee stack. We want to have the whatever we're killing close enough to the pawns that we can just cleave them straight away.
They're still in combat or something?
I can't quit the game.
Hey, did you
Giant
die?
zone in.
Good Skansky.
Yeah,
Is it
good
all-
Levy.
If you log
steal
out and
MC.
you're dead, you're gonna lose your buffs.
Yeah, he's gonna stay MC'd until he loses his HP to 15%.
Well, yeah, but there's no one alive to do that, so he's going to sit there for half an hour.
Yeah.
Keep me from the raid, I guess.
We're in combat.
No. I'm running to reset spot. All good.
Are we rebuffing?
Yeah, you might as well just rebuff outside the raid. Actually. Okay, he's offline.
Please, please don't tell me this is true. Like, all the pawns and everything can run out of the room. I already see some cheese tactics with this.
Are you in combat, Goldie?
Yeah, I'm in combat. I didn't know. I entered and I immediately entered combat.
Nobody enter. Nobody enter. Nobody enter. Goldie, just let us know when you drop combat.
You just jump off the edge and die or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gudlevsky is still gonna
There's
be in
trash
combat.
to the right
No,
of
no,
the.
Gudlevsky's not dying in the instance. It's just you.
Okay, I'm dying. I'm dead.
Okay, should be safe to enter now. It is. One hour buffs.
Is it a good idea for the range to stack like that if we go a bunch of void zones spawning?
They're pretty forgiving to get out of.
Yeah, you just move
Also,
out.
if we stack, like we can kind of keep, control of where they are, and like how we move from the void zone on Anomalous.
Do we want to do the boss legit way?
Yeah. Petrified scarabs, if you're using them.
Goldie crashed.
Damn, I just invested in all my gold.
Hello, is this thing on?
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll get the tanks to pull at the very start so that they run towards to the left side, and we'll get an R to pull the bishop off that.
Should we reflask?
Yeah. Ideally, we can maybe get him to sneak another run in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna get Miyoko on all the pawns. And then yeah, we'll get the tanks to tank. We're gonna be killing square first, then moon, then triangle. Miyoko will be on the pawns, and then Malachi and Miyoko will be getting the pawns permanently throughout the fight. And yeah, as you can see the image where the rook is tanked, we'll tank the rook there. And then once the rook is dead, we'll tank the knight there. Just kind of to the left and a little bit below the king.
If you
I don't think me sitting off to the side.
kneeling, then reload UI to save your config.
What's that, Nishan?
I said, like, no hot rate takes very little damage, so I think I should just stay in the middle.
Yeah, right for that.
Because
Yeah.
I'm just not doing anything.
Oh shit, wrong side.
Respawn. Oh, never mind, went the wrong way.
Bogum had to leave if you didn't see that, I.
No, I didn't. Okay, he's got to be our back. Okay.
I will just go full tank spec for this. With the ads as well.
So Miyako, if you look on the Kara 40 channel, the tank spot is always to the left of the king. So it's just like that left little portion of the king is always going to be where we kill the like where you bring the pawns and where we kill. Yeah, B7. Yep. Alright, so Shadow and Newsom, don't worry about going behind the pillar, we'll just go with the rest of the raid. Obviously that's not worth doing. Alright. Bogum's probably not going to be here for this attempt, so that's okay. We'll go without. I'm gonna go full mid here. I'll tank Skull for this. Okay, I'm gonna do a full timer. I'll be tanking Skull here. My threat is going to be pretty shit, so just be careful.
Leave it once, or suffer wrath.
Actually, I'm gonna go right here, because I'm gonna be on the rook, so. I'm gonna initiate the pull. Pulling out.
3.
Ah.
Okay.
Get the pawns out of the caster stack, I believe it.
Is there a reset for this fight?
I doubt it. We should be locked in.
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked.
We just wipe it up, or?
Yeah, wipe it up. There's too many people now. They've already fucking gone to the back. When I asked that, I didn't mean actually reset it.
You got white protection up, or we just on the right?
Yeah, there's a deal.
This is the we're just gonna pull it like we did before.
Standing.
So that we're fine.
Double may have found the reset spot. Rook ain't getting him. Oh, gonna take it back.
I died from the AoE, but maybe.
Try to avoid zone, guys. It's quicker than sitting there doing shit all.
Do they have to be tanked on the board? Is there a reason for that?
Sorry, tanked where?
Do they have to be on the board, or does it not matter?
Well, if
Side
the
of
tank
forest,
isn't
the
on the
assault.
board, he's going to do no damage,
Yeah,
so they
no
get no
threat.
threat.
So they can be tanked off the board so long as we're on the board, I'd imagine. But yeah, essentially we get a debuff if we go off the board that we do like reduced damage, 90% damage reduction. So yeah.
The knight couldn't attack me up here. He was just standing at the wall.
There was someone else in for bottom spot.
And Age is left as well.
Yeah, there's 2 spots. Bogum's gonna be back apparently. He said be right back, but Theramat is also be right back. He said, didn't he say be right back? That's
Said I'm going to have to leave. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
How did you die here? Did you just get clapped on pull? Or?
Yeah, basically I just took like a hit from every single one of the mobs. So like I just think it's just not really the best way to pull it. It's like fucking wheelchair pulling it with a warrior. So.
Bubble or
Yeah,
ice block
that's
pull?
so relatable.
As soon as everyone's up, we'll get pulling. We'll let No Heart Rate pull it because he's got range anyway. But what we'll do is we'll have the tanks stacked or like start from the right, so we can pick them up and make sure we get everything before it gets to No Heart Rate. Particularly Miyoko, like we'll get Miyoko to the right here as well. Ranged, if the pawns come towards the center, don't just sit right inside the pawns. Like you don't have to just go to the center and sit next to the pawns. Just move out and then back in when it's safe to do so. We are running probably too many tanks, Goldie, at the moment, but it's fine.
Yeah, if people die, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm assisting Miyoko with pawns. Like we cannot have range die.
We already have. So we have Miyoko and we have Malachi on pawns.
They will be hitting like trucks.
Yeah, it's fine. You can be on pawns as well. Like, ultimately, 3 tanks on pawns. We'll just deal with it for the moment. What we need to do is actually see later phases of the fight and just experience it. So. All right, Trouble and Newsom are here. Going to full time right now. So again, we're going to pull from the right side. So I'm going to be on the rook. We're killing
square first, right?
We're killing square, then moon, then triangle. So we're killing the decaying, the bullshit ones first.
The bullshit.
Yep. No heart rate's gonna initiate the pull. Get ready. Yeah, okay, you can basically just put a concentrate down right on right here.
2.
Same thing for the range stack. Like, if you see pawns swarming around you, don't stand in the stack and take lead. Move around.
It's skull now, right?
Yep, skull. Leave the pawns as well.
Beautiful.
I'm fucking stunned on a void zone.
Wait, zone, watch out.
Trouble, can you battle res Jiggy?
Wait, zone.
Rook is about to die, 20%. People start getting in positions.
And
10%.
No one needs to be moving yet anyway, guys.
Yeah, do not move until it's fucking dead, guys. You have a few seconds to move. It's just as soon as it dies, you have to move.
Okay, it's gonna die. 3, 2, 1. Move, move, move. LOS King, LOS King.
Alright, so move the knight into the position of the rook, closer to the king. Yep.
You get that broken heart, you immediately
bow to the queen. Wyan, you need to go bow to the queen.
CC Scuddy.
No, you don't CC him, you have to kill him. There's 2 mages assigned to it.
you got to get him down to 15 or it stays MC permanently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Double, you didn't move close enough, dude. They said on top of the queen.
I ran out of time.
Boon, Shadow, you guys need to go bow.
Good. Good, missed it. Vandalism.
Eyes wide.
No heart.
Do we have the LOS after the night dies too?
You do have to LOS after the night dies.
Jaha.
Watch out melee, watch out melee, void zone.
Boy.
Alright, wipe it up. Interesting. Good effort.
Way better, guys. Nice.
Good effort.
Newsom, don't kill me.
Do it. Kill him.
Horn grew on you.
That's a lot of the difficulty. So
Yeah,
basically,
you res too soon.
if we can survive that part, then we kill the knight, then we have to LOS again from the king, yeah. And we want as many people up as possible, obviously, going into killing the bishop, which we're basically just bursting down. And once the knight dies,
We're still MC'd, so don't go in.
Yeah, do not zone in. Once the knight dies, it's very much a DPS race. You just kill the bishop ASAP.
Where are we going?
You are through the gate. They put you through the gate.
We
You are
did.
upstairs,
We're like outside
congratulations.
on the balcony.
Yeah,
Yo,
you just
summon
hit the
us?
fucking.
Summon me?
No, you need to
Comics
auto 4. You need to get offline so you lose the buff.
Don't zone in. It's cold.
Yeah, do not zone in.
Are we moving the bishop to where we're killing?
So after the knight dies, when we kill the knight, when we kill the knight, everyone's got a LOS. So once no heart rate comes back, we'll just kill the bishop wherever the fuck it is. So everyone just go back to the bishop and kill it ASAP. It doesn't really matter. Once the bishop is dead, then we have to LOS again from the king, and then you basically just go and kill the king. We can pretty much kill the king with just 10 people alive in the raid, which is why really the bishop for the most part is the end of the fight, but it gets very, very intense. As you can see, even just getting to the knight is pretty brutal. So Kimmy says, so the knight cleaves.
You can enter.
Yeah, Kavak's and I died.
Could we pull the bishop in for pawns though? Because I could be overwhelming.
You can't really position the bishop easily because it's casting constantly. So yeah, it's not reliable. You just have to kill the bishop wherever it is.
Alright.
Do the pawns AoE?
They cleave.
They cleave.
Yeah. Yeah, they were being faced towards the melee, so the melee were being cleaved. That was hurting.
Can the mind-controlled people be killed?
Yeah, you gotta damage them to 15%.
Yeah, damage them
can
carefully,
absolutely
don't
be
burst
killed.
them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have.
they can die.
There's a reason. There's only 2 people that are designated to kill them, because they can absolutely be killed and then they're dead. So we only want the 2 people designated to be taking them to 20% HP, so that so that it's they don't get killed. And yeah, I think Malachi's positioning on the pawns wasn't because he was on one side and then Goldie was on the other. All the pawns were being picked up, but yeah, I think that was part of the issue with the pawns in the cleave. It may be the case that we have to tank the rook far to the left, but then we're gonna need to.
Yeah, we can bring the ads.
Somehow. But
Like
the thing
we
is, though,
can
is
bring
I
the
don't
pawns.
see the point why you would tank it to the left and then bring the ads there, as opposed to just leaving it where it is and tanking it. Like, what's the difference?
I mean, technically, if Lyoko just stays on the king, picks up the pawn, and me and Malachi just bring one by one to get them cleaved. Like it's a meat grinder then. They don't have that much HP.
But what's
and
the
then-
difference between What's the difference between them just doing that and where the king spawns?
Mitigating raid damage. Like, so healers are not
Yeah, but,
overstressed.
yeah, but you're bringing them into the... So they spawn into the... Essentially, they're spawning into very close to the melee cleave, yeah? But you're
Yeah.
bringing them into the melee cleave anyway.
Yeah, but eventually they're gonna spawn more in further phases. So if too many gonna be cleaving down the melee, we might be losing people. I don't know if it's working like this, it should be fine. Like, let's just continue. If not, let's figure something better out.
Yeah, there's buffs. So at the second phase, the knight does like a no trouble, you can't dispel it. Yeah, the knight does like a cleave. Excuse me, an armor reduction.
50%.
Okay. We'll get another pull going. Pulling in 45.
Three.
All right, pulling.
Two,
Get ready.
1.
Void's in the middle.
Withering Pawn on X.
Miyoko, if you get a taunt off, like, let me position.
Void's in middle. Void's in middle.
Noxy, can you battle res Jiro?
Malachi, turn away, turn away, turn away.
Turn the pawns away. We want them all away, facing away from the melee. I'm stunned. Melee, you're gonna have to move out of that void. Bertle, can you find that?
I think it's Wilson, eh?
Wilson, can you find that?
10%.
10% if you're ready to hide.
5.
Wait, zone.
Wait till it dies. Gotta hide now.
Now.
Okay, safe to re-enter. Gaddy, can you battle res chicken?
Grounding, grounding, grounding.
Okay, groundings. Get ready to bow to the king. Jaha needs to go queen.
Bring the knight over.
Bring the knight over.
Troublemaker. Kneel. Trouble kneel.
Trouble needs to go bow.
Watch out for the cleave, guys.
Are you gonna move the knight or not?
You mean take
Kimmy, you need to move the knight, yeah. A little bit further, a little bit further.
No, just move where you were fighting the rook.
Yeah, it's fine. It's the opposite side.
Okay.
It's fine.
Opposite side it is.
No, it should be where the rook is, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine, Emil.
Secret.
Scatty needs to bow.
Alright, missed it.
Jiro, you need grounding, please.
Noxie needs to bow.
Wine.
Wine needs to bow. Goldie needs to bow. Sarah, you need to move up this pawn, bro. You're just getting played. Yeah, you're like a lot of the range there were just in a bad position. Sarah, obviously, but I noticed a lot of range. Just you guys need to be closer to the middle, not next to where the pawns spawn. Like a lot of people were just getting cleaved by pawns. We're just taking extra damage.
There's definitely a ton of stuff going on, so it's really tough to look at every single, kind of like Four Horsemen. It's a little tough to check every debuff and your feed and all that stuff at first, since we're not familiar. But yeah, definitely, if you see a bunch of mobs around you, or like in the big clump, move out so you don't take damage.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, we need to move the knight. In this next attempt, we need to move the knight where the rook was. Yeah, so we can do precisely the same thing. Like we need the knight, we need the melee to be cleaving down the pawns, but this time they were in a different position, and we had like Miyoko was on the opposite side. We want the pawns, you know, to be gathered immediately where they spawn, ideally, and then faced away from the melee, but where the melee can actually cleave. And melee, you guys need to, like, everybody needs to be contributing to DPS on the pawns as well as the boss, right? Just like kill the boss, kill the pawns.
Called night because there most people are weak. Easy, just jump on board and didn't told.
You sound like a robot.
we can hear you, bro.
Yeah, Kimian makes a good point. I died to the queen because I was further back away from the queen, and obviously running in tree druid was too slow.
Yeah, but we can't do that when so a lot of it just had to do with the positioning of where the knight was and where the pawns were, right? So when they're in the right position on the left side, because the queen's on the right side, right? And so when whatever we're killing is on the left side and the pawns are on the left side, right? Everyone, like the range, has the ability to go and do that. But when you're tanking it on the right side, right next to the queen, then as soon as anyone goes in, they're getting cleared. So that's not the best position to do it, which is why, yeah, basically we need to tank the kill target, right, to the left, where so where skull is right now, that's the kill target. So once the rook dies in that position, then the knight moves to that position, yeah, where skull is. So as soon as the rook dies, then you move the knight to where skull is, that B7 square. No, and then ideally, yeah, Miyoko sort of stands where the bishop is right now, like the decaying bishop is, or like more on the king. But yeah, that sort of C7, D7 square, and him, Goldie, Malachi will all be on the pawns. And yeah, just watch, and obviously in phase 2, you just need to be ready, and then as soon as you get the debuff, you run to the queen, make sure you're on top of the queen. When you do it, you have to move immediately and out. And just make sure if you're far away, you can make a macro for it, do it that way. Alright, full timer rebuilding again. Pulling in 45. Yeah, casters do need to be in the closer to the center, and that's no problem. Pulling in 15. Everybody get ready.
Five.
Pulling in 5. The heart rate's casting now. Thanks,
1.
That's clear.
No. Okay, you need to be tanking those all facing the king. Like you need to be on the king. So just take all those mobs, and then you need to be on the king. So that when they face you, they're basically facing the back of the board, sort of towards where the rest spawn. And melee, just make sure you guys are helping out on these spawns.
Ezra, move to the other side.
Yeah, can you move to the other side of the void zone so we can get the pawns?
Void zone.
10%. Everybody get ready.
Get ready to run.
2%. Run off the board now, guys. Run.
Now.
He's casting. And he's casted. Back on the board.
grounding and start looking for the debuff.
Gently
Move in, yeah.
Gently. Do it tenderly.
Adria needs to bow. Scatty needs to bow. Double cheese needs to bow.
Christy.
Malachi needs to bow. Wyan needs to bow. Knight's 26%, call it when it's 10.
Save your pot CD for Shadow Prod.
Doss needs to bow.
On in range.
As soon as we go behind the pillars here, when it dies, we're going to Shadow Prod.
Like 10.
10% now. eBay needs to bow.
Only 10, guys.
5. 1%.
Alright, hide now, hide now. Alright, everyone back on the board. And Zerg the Bishop.
Bishop.
Back right corner.
Shadow pots.
And Shadow Protector Potions.
A lot of pawns.
Yeah, a whole lot of pawns. We need to do better at managing the pawns, like to rather fight basically, and just keeping on top of it.
Well, please stop calling them at 10%, because it's stupid. Because then people start moving, and then the pawns start building up. You need to move into like 3%.
Best attempt yet, though. Better.
Yep.
We got to the bishop part.
So for the decurses, is it like it says a time 50% times between attacks? Is that mostly a melee debuff, or is it just everyone should be debuffing?
Everyone, it's more than
We're
move speed.
decursing though. Well, I mean, I am non-stop, but
Okay, I know there's
It's a
so
lot
much
of curses.
decursing. I didn't know if it was there was priority or not.
I'm trying to prior the tanks that are moving the pawns first, but otherwise, no real prior after that. I can prior the melee if you want.
I've been prioring the melee.
I mean, it also reduces your movement speed, right? So it does need decals on everyone so we can actually run around, get out of void zones and all this shit.
Exactly. That's why I'm not prioring just my melee, just the tanks so they can move the mobs, but everyone else should have sort of prior anyway.
It does, Nohara. It should absolutely work. It's just, it only gives you 30, plus 30.
No, it doesn't stack because shadow protection is 60.
Oh, yeah, no, that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with class buffs. So it doesn't stack on Mark of the Wild, Shadow Resistance, or the Aura. It's just the highest value.
That's right.
So with a Priest and the Raid, it's useless using if you want the Shadow Resistance specifically.
No, we don't have enough time. We should just give attempts.
Yeah, we only have 10 minutes left anyway, guys, so it's okay.
Yeah, everybody get. I mean, overall, it's like really good, guys. Like things are getting done step by step.
It's good improvement. Yeah, we do like what 3 pulls today, 4 pulls. Not enough time to do more pulls, sadly.
Yeah, like so far everything is just going really great. We just need some fine tunement on callouts, but besides that, like, don't blame yourself.
Yeah, we're doing
pace
it.
wise,
and
time
to
really
buff
good.
up.
Tomorrow. Well, what we wanted to achieve tonight has been achieved. We wanted 3 bosses down so that we could actually, spend tomorrow on chess. So we've achieved that. The fact we got an hour on this is even better. So. Yeah, we're gonna have one more attempt. Obviously, we're down a few people, but it just, you know, even being able to get to the second and third phase and the tanks getting used to what we have to do is very positive. A lot of this, basically, what we need is better strategy with pawns, obviously, and moving in and out with the king. So we need to make sure that essentially the raid, as Vandalism said, the raid is moving like at 3%. So we still need to call it when it's like 10% so people don't fucking space. But we shouldn't be moving to the edge of the board until he's about to die, because you have like, it's not 5 seconds, it's more like 3 seconds. Like you have 3 seconds from when it dies to when you need to be LOS, yeah? But we need to be making sure that we're doing it at that 3 seconds, not prior to that, because we're losing DPS on the pawns, and we're starting to get overrun, so. No, it's just straight Kara. Basically, we'll do AQ40 on Monday after next. Alright, I'm gonna do a pull timer now. Pulling in 35. Pulling in 15.
The tank's gonna separate charge. One pull.
I can separate pull.
Okay. Yeah, move them immediately to position so the other things can taunt.
Watch the void zone.
Alright, so guys, do you see Skull? Melee should be standing more on the right. Okay. So try to stand on the left side. Tanks will be bringing in pawns to here, so you can cleave. So melee, stand here. Good. Okay.
Let's get that.
Pawn in range stack.
I think I'll just gonna get it.
%.
Okay. Start moving now.
There's too many pawns up.
Okay, can we get down to the spawn situation?
It's too late. It's already a while.
Okay.
You can't let the pawns sit alive that long because the bishop is going to randomly heal them too. So the longer they're alive, the more chance they're going to go straight back to full HP because it's a full HP.
And what's causing that? The bishop just randomly does
Yeah,
that?
he will randomly heal, but like overall, what's DPS doing? Are they just focusing skull target and they ignore the pawns?
Well, some of the pawns were being tanked away to the side for some reason, so the melee couldn't even hit them.
So Miyoko picks up the pawns that spawn, and we drag them to the skull target.
Yeah, but Miyoko was just standing there at the king tanking 3 away from any DPS.
Yeah, correct.
For like a minute.
Yeah, but
So
the other
that's-
tanks are taking them. Basically, it's just what's happening on the pawns is too slow. I'm just gonna tank the rook closer to the to the king.
Sure.
It just seems like Miyoko's initial positioning should be closer to where like the melee can cleave, because me and you trying to get each one into spot, it's like there's a max of 2 that they can cleave if we have it in the right position. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like marching them in one by one is effective.
I also think
If we're going to do them one by one, I think we need to hard focus the pawns and then cleave the boss itself instead. Like, it's too slow otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general though there just wasn't enough focus on the pawn, just too much focus on the boss as well. So
yeah,
like we either cleave 3 or 4 at a time, or we do them one by one. We focus the ad. All right.
Yeah, like the thing is, at certain point there is going to be so much raid damage, so Miyoko is going to be overrun by by the pawns anyway. So we try to mitigate and save up mana by bringing them in, but it looks like that's being done too slow.
yeah, I don't know. That time I tried to like pull the rook out to the edge of the board just to see what would happen if you guys were like doing it, you know, like pulling it towards. And yeah, I don't know. Just I don't see.
Where you going, Lightbone?
I don't really see the point in.
I was seeing what's up there.
In doing it like that.
Crash.
Yeah, okay, you did good.
Yeah, like I think, especially if you have like a pally tank, I just don't see the point in tanking it that far to the side. Like, why? Yeah, to me.
No, I mean, Make Six is right. Like he's doing his part in regards to DPS, but if eventually they're not gonna get handled, there's gonna be too many pawns.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, so, like in terms of positioning, when the target is positioned, you know, in that B7 square next to the king, all the ads that spawn basically are spawning into the melee cleave. So the only thing the tanks have to do is essentially just taunt them or position them or gain aggro on them and then make sure that they're facing away, right? But they're immediately being DPS versus when the boss is being tanked to the edge, right? Then all of those mobs have to be picked up and pulled to the cleave.
Okay, so like two main takeaways is pawns need to be focused better, and the callouts for the king's what's the ability called? Like his scream.
Yeah.
Look, we got to bishop phase.
The shout this time was okay. Like it's pretty fine. Obviously, a couple people died. Like I died. I got stunned on the shout, so that was just fucking unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure something out.
Maybe having like a call to clear out the pawns every so often, because it seems like when we're trying to dodge the shout, we're bringing like 7 pawns with us off the board. They're cleaving everyone.
No, like
So,
that.
like,
That's I don't think that's the strat. I think we just simply have to have that mentality from the start. Like the pawns need to be cleared out constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, similar
just
to
like the
WoW.
Lay Seeker. As soon as they spawn, we kill it.
Yeah, like we just need to be killing pawns straight away, focusing them down, and also killing the boss.
How's healer mana throughout the fight? Like, is it sustainable?
The shamans were saying they needed to use rank 1 chain heal earlier, so I'm guessing they're struggling.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very long fight. Like, rank 1 is mitigated by us tanking a lot of the ads.
Should we be changing target instead of cleaving off?
We'll see, man.
Yeah, we'll have to test it.
My
the other
AoE
thing is
kind of sucks.
we have too many tanks at the moment. We're using too many tanks for this deal already. Which is fine because we're just trying to like get to those final stages and see it. But
yeah, look, we got to bishop phase, so if we can mitigate all of that raid damage and people not dying to kneel debuff, like
that actually one thing that was just really fucking bad there is just so many people are so late. Like they're just way late to kneel. Like I
What
ended up having to
happens if
call
you
it,
don't
but
kneel, by the way?
You die.
you just die. You just,
30k damage.
You die. Okay.
You can't mitigate that. I think paladins or